Welcome. Welcome back. Look what we have here. This dude started talking at 9. Don't know what the hell that is. Don't know what the hell that is. And then we got Powell speaking at 1. We'll be done by then. Hopefully this guy doesn't say anything during our trading session. Most likely I'll still just watch out for 10 just because why not? Can't hurt. Financial juice. Oh, Secretary Yellen is at 10 also. Later this week we have initial jobless claims at 8:30 on Thursday. Existing home sales at 10 on Thursday. Other than that, it's a light news week. Next week, PMI, jobless claims, core PCE. Okay. Back to this. Look at the daily. Took out all those lows, went straight for the new day opening gap, and look at where it stopped. That's very interesting. I've had all this stuff on here for a little while. That's a hard thing. Like, we've had this on here for a while, but we didn't know when it was going to go there. We just knew at some point it's probably going to go there. Sure enough, it did. Stopped right there at the bottom of the new day opening gap. Yesterday was straight down once we got off. We did leave a gap up here, but now it's going to be a matter of, does this now turn around and start grinding up towards all-time highs, or all-time highs put in for a while, and we're going to just maybe start trending down, or just chop around down over in this general area. I don't know. That's crazy. As soon as it filled that in, it started slowing down. Put in a lower low right there, right beneath the gap. I think we probably come up into here. Let's put on... let's put this gap on just to watch it. Got an end dog. We'll just keep an eye on that. It's not that far. $15. I like this, that we put this low in right there underneath that one. Left a gap. I don't want to put any more drawings on here. Jason. The man's in the house. I do like that 15-minute. Let's move this out of the way. This guy right here. Oh, I think my mic is picking up. Hold on. That should be better. I think my mic was picking up my speakers. Probably sounded like absolute garbage. For bigger plays that I'm not taking, I guess we'd just be watching these right here. Got two equal high. We got equal highs here. This low that took out this one, and then also just watching to see if the market's willing to respect this 15-minute fair value gap right here. I'm not going to be taking trades off of that. But I think that's what we would watch if we were. I'll just take those lines off because we're not going to use them. Just want to point it out. All right. Got micros on. Quantity of 6 to start, like we've been doing. I think that really helps me because if for some reason the first one's a losing trade, it's not that big of a deal because it was only 6 versus our bigger size at 8, which I think I can push it more than 8. We're doing fine with 8, so there's no reason. But as we build these accounts up, maybe in a few weeks, we'll bump that up to 10. Then we could bump it up to 12. Just do that. But we're just taking it nice and easy for the time being. Tyler, you said last week you said you weren't trading on Monday, right? I have a sneaking suspicion that you probably took some trades. Wow. I would have put money on that. Get this. I just closed my bigger chart, but I've had this. I've had some of these drawings on here for a while, and look what we did yesterday. Look at this end dog down here. All these equal lows that we've had marked out for a while. We went straight to it. Market couldn't have stopped at a perfect spot, a more perfect spot. Get your aluminum foil out. Go, Drew. Did you trade yesterday? All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and we'll see what how they want to move the markets today. Make sure everything's fresh. Reload everything. We're going to be like snipers today. We see a setup. We get in, get out. That's the plan. It's the plan every day. Pivot point at 17,696. 696. Way down there, huh? So I guess you think we're going lower. Oh man, I guess you do it in between clients. That would suck getting stuck in a trade as you have someone sit down in your chair. I've been stuck in trades before when I look at all this data latency. I've been stuck in trades before when I have to do something like a meeting and it's like I can't think about anything. I'm just gonna reload everything again just in case, and that one didn't. What the hell's going on? Oh my god. Crazy. I didn't know bookmap made sounds. I don't know anything about bookmap. Never dived into it. These are some big moves. Otherwise, I'd take a long right here just for a scalp, but I'm not. I can't do it. The risk is too much. 14, 15 points. We probably could have had our 5 points already, but the risk was too big. On the 1 minute, or we were in a 5 minute gap right here. We can stretch that out. And creating all these little gaps. So created a gap, came back, could have bought down here. I mean, it offered 14 points, but it's too. I can't. I've been burned before right there at open when it's moving like that, moving a lot, and I refuse to do that again. I don't think. Can't remember if I blew an account that day that I was zoomed out. I know some people were making fun of me saying like it's not an excuse, but it's whatever. So I thought the move was a lot smaller than what it was, but I was zoomed out and I took like a massive loss. Yeah. Only 999 times. I won't do it again after that. I think that was the start of the demise for that account I had because I just couldn't mentally recover from that loss. It was too big. But it's good to see the market respect a setup that I point out. Then most likely we should be able to catch some more doing the same thing. It's like some days it just doesn't want to respect this setup at all. Those are the days when I have to stop. Yo, Delta. My trash has already been picked up. What about you? Nice. You got the early crew over there. Man, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm the only person on my street that gets it picked up. Everyone else brings it. And they've missed me so many times. It's so frustrating. But I think they got a stern talking to because the last time I called, I'm like, I'm not mad, but this is like the 5th time I've had to call you guys that my trash has not been picked up. So they must have, I don't know. Someone talked to them. So now they're here first thing in the morning. I told them I'm the goddamn rat lord. I need my trash picked up. Can't deal with this. I got a market to deal with. I guess some chop is expected after that huge move yesterday. Nice Alito. For remind me like what it, I don't remember what accounts or account. Like it's past, right? You just got to flip for a few days. What size? Who's it through? I just can't remember. Static? Or no, statics would be 30s, right? Usually. Hmm. Look at this little move again. It's like when you have a red candle down here and then a green candle twice the size and another red candle half the size. That's what I took my short off of yesterday. That I got like 15 points out of it. What's up, Graham and 100 Lot? Graham, don't you think that's a good idea? We'll make little rat versions of those scrubbers. I think I'd probably be sued. Who the hell's gonna buy that? Oh yeah, I'll have everyone after us. I'll have to come up with a different idea. I'm not looking to get into like products or anything. I just saw that and thought of Grim, and it's funny. Oh, perfect. I'll spend $400 in t-shirt designs. So. What's up, Knives? Damn, we got the whole crew. The thing with like, because I was looking at like hats and stuff to have. The better quality stuff you have to like buy up front. If I wanted like cheap, crappy stuff where they just like do like print on demand, like that's easy because I don't have to put any money out. Just when an order comes through, they just make it. But I want, if I don't, I don't know if I even, like I said, I don't know if I want to even get into that stuff. But if we did something, I would want it to be a high quality. But you usually have to like buy several hundred at a time or something. So that's gonna have to wait. Oh, nice, Drew. Does it have anything to do with barbering? And McLovin's here. Okay, let's get started. I was waiting to take a trade. Is it something you're keeping on the DL? Oh, yo, we came right back to this. I had this 5, or well, there's also a 15-minute. I had that marked out in pre-market. Jason can attest to that, and anyone who scrolls back can see I had a 15-minute that we're busy talking about stupid YouTube merch for no freaking reason. Easy, there's some scammers in there. You gotta be careful. Yeah, there he is. Jason can Jason knows it. I mean, it doesn't mean anything unless we continue going higher. But we did get a reaction off of it. 30 points. I mean, that's more points than I take in a day, so. Oh, Delta, it's fine. You see my trades, I take 3-4 points out of a 20-30 point move. Just Be accepting of the we're just in here taking bites. This market is massive. There's way bigger people running this market. We're just here to take bites out of it. I don't think I'm going to become a millionaire with March. These are all time based. This one is a 5-second. And then we got a 1 minute and a 5 minute and then a 5 minute ES. I don't know. Maybe you're moving the market 100 lot, but oh, this channel is single-handedly moving it. Let me see. Oh, we got 17 people in here. Finally back up to the numbers that we used to have a while ago. Of course, that's not my goal. Oh yeah, 17,000. God damn it. I forgot about that, Tyler. Yo, Lucid. You doing all right? Yeah, that's true. I mean, we haven't taken anything, but oh, that's good. This is a little too choppy. I mean, we can look further over to the left, and there were absolutely setups. We got this 5 minute right there that taps, and there's probably a 5-second gap right there. Ideally, though, I want to see a gap a lot closer to the current price action. Not necessary. Like, obviously, we could have taken some of these, but I need to take A+ setups. Oh, this chop. ES is about to take out this low from 620-ish. So, potentially yank Nasdaq down with it. Are you all done today, 100 lot? We're just gonna have to wait. This is one of the harder parts of trading, but there's no point in getting into something that you can't trust. I can barely trust my setups as it is. So I definitely don't want to get into the market taking on risk when there's no setup. All right, got a little gap here. Oh hell yeah, 100. Damn, what how many contracts are you trading with? 100? Getting a reaction off of it. Not really getting a fair value gap though. Probably could have shorted that when it was turning green because we had, I mean, the smallest of the gaps right there. But again, it's nothing is clear. CLK. Yeah, I saw it at Alito. It didn't show up on my Market Watch site, but it did show up on Financial Juice. What's up, Jack? Yeah, I've never traded crude. I'm certainly not going to get onto it with a PA. I need to get a eval and then see if I could pass an eval trading it. Take this little guy right here. Going towards the, I think we're going towards the lows. I mean, we still have quite a ways to go to get down there, so see if we can't keep heading that direction. Gonna take that. Of course, it's gonna just keep on going, but I'm here. I'm showing delta. This is okay. We're just taking little chunks out. 32 to 26. It's more than that's 6 points. For some reason I was thinking it was 8, but I'm like, that doesn't sound right. All right, we got our first trade out of the way. This is ES just took out that low, but Nasdaq has not. So let's see if we get an SMT divergence going on or Nasdaq goes down there. Yeah, that's true. I did, but you can apply the same thought process. It's okay to take out a portion of it, as long as your losses aren't, 4 times the size of your wins. Gotcha. So we've got a lower low on ES right here. And Nasdaq is completely opposite of that. I mean, we're in a 5-minute from back here reaction off of it, so we probably could take any 5-second gaps. I would just prefer them to be forming closer. ES has a 5-minute gap up here. So now it took out that low, so I would expect it to be drawn back up into that, which would give Nasdaq room to keep going higher. Right? And we do have equal highs on ES and on Nasdaq up here. And ES took out that low. So it's probably expected that we're going up there. Got a little V pattern here on the 1. We probably won't come back to this then. Right? Assuming you guys haven't been taking stuff. We got to figure out how to capitalize on days when there's all these wicks. Just on one account, Grim. Yeah, it's pretty choppy. Pretty choppy. Oh, of course, Lucid. Paper always does way better than anything real. I really think we're going towards these highs. I don't think Nasdaq is planning on going any lower than what it did. That's just my guess. We're just stuck in this little consolidation area. Since I have a bias of going higher, I would love for it to come back into this gap here, see it get respected. Get a 5-second setup on it. What do you mean using micros to get some back? Were you on something other than micros? Tyler. Just take it easy. Take a break if you need to. Oh, yeah, for sure. I've been through the same thing. When you take a few days off, you just want to get back in there. I miss those. Maybe I should bring that back. Yeah, it's dangerous, Tyler. Super dangerous. I don't think I'll ever trade minis on these accounts. Honestly, like we've been doing perfectly fine with micros, and I haven't even scaled up to a mini size yet. We've only been going up to 8 micros. Now, I'm not saying I won't ever trade 10 micros. I just mean there's no reason for me to go to minis because I can scale better on micros. I can go up to 10, and if I'm not feeling it, I can just bump it down a little bit, go down to 6 or 8. And then if we're doing good, we can bump it up and maybe do like 12, 14 at a time instead of 10. I don't have one anymore. I did have one back in high school. Oh, Jesus, 100? That's a nice surprise. Where'd you long off of? I didn't have an entry. I mean, it's definitely all working out. That's frustrating that this is playing out. And again, I called this move out in freaking pre-market. I had this 15-minute right here marked out. And what do? We wicked down into it. Body stayed up here. And now we're going after those equal highs. Damn. I should be charging for my pre-market analysis. Oh, nice. I mean, there's a lot of red. I don't know. We're going to have to do members only for pre-market analysis. Oh, I got you. I got you, Tyler. Yeah, that's what was helping me be a little more confident in this move going back up. Yeah, only rat only fans. We are going straight for those goddamn equal highs. And I mean, when we were in this little consolidation area, I started to have thoughts like, why don't I just go down to 2 micros, put my stop at the low, and just buy? It's just 2 micros, and it'll be 1 micro on the other accounts. But then I was doing the math in my head, and I didn't really want to take a loss of $200 on one single trade. That's not my setup. I can read the market, but I don't do that anymore. Oh yeah, 10. Sure is, Delta. It sure is. We still haven't had anything. I mean, we had this gap here, but the 1 minute never came back into it. This is all choppy. We might be able to get in up here. That kind of sucks though. But if we have if we get something for him over here on the 5 second, we'll have to take it because we're in a gap. So, and there's 2 gaps. So anywhere in this area, we could take a setup. And oh, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah. Why are we turning around here? There's no liquidity. I don't see any fair value gaps. Oh my God, Quantower does not load these bars right. It's so frustrating. Not a fan of ES respecting that. Oh. Oh. Got this gap inside of the 1 minute fair value gap. So we have to take it for better or for worse. I just hate ES is respecting that gap. Come on, let's just get a little push up to like back up to 900. It's good enough. Just going to take that 92 to 98, another 6 points. It's fine for me. We took our 2 trades with 6 contracts, so we can bump up to 8 now. I started to debate on holding this longer, but that's not my plan. It's so annoying. It's just a constant struggle to keep me on course. I'm not looking for big trades. I'm looking for high win rate, little scalps. Get into the market, get out of the market. So I'm not dealing with the uncertainty. Uh-oh. Jason's short, so we got a big turnaround from 896. Damn. How'd you know? This is what I was saying. Like, Nasdaq looks like it wants to go after these highs right here, these 2 equal highs, which ES has them also. But I don't like that ES respected that 5-minute gap right here. That's not ideal. Because if ES were to keep going lower, I mean, it's most likely Nasdaq is not going to keep going higher if ES starts going lower on a larger move. Of course, like little intra moves, if it goes a little lower, Nasdaq can go higher. But if ES goes and takes out like a pretty big swing, most likely Nasdaq should come down with it. But we'll see. Nasdaq is still just in that gap. And yes, I'm drawing it across 2 candles because we have a gap here and a gap here. So I think it's okay to treat that as one big gap. What's that, Alito? What's the benefits of that? I assume you get a funded account quicker, just based on the name. McLovin, do you trade? Don't you trade ES sometimes? If you're here, anyone take this on the ES? Oh, 14 days. You have to pass in 14 days. I mean, you can still trade a normal plan. You just scale up. It's all just ratios. I think that's where everyone gets a little too excited with these bigger plans. It's just Figure out how much you would trade on a 50K and then times that by 3 for the 150. I have no idea. I pay for DX feed. I pay 19 a month to go back further or to have more historical data. I didn't even know Quantower had its own data somewhere. But you could probably use Rhythmic to do some back testing, right? Yeah, I just pay the one of the cheaper plans. This site, DX feed, individuals, data. Then you can click on the Quantower one. And then I just have this top of book, right? I think. Or CME, yeah. But with tick data, I can only go back a year, and then I have to go to seconds or minute data. But I just wanted the cheapest one because I hate adding new monthly bills. I hate it. Yeah, they'll just send you a login, and then you just add DX feed on Quantower and put your login information, and then boom. Nice knives. Ooh, +8. Damn. I bet that feels good. 874. Glad you moved I'm glad you're at break even. Now there's nothing to worry about. The risk-free trade now. That's the way. Looking like we may go up there, Delta. 920-ish. 918, 920. Oh, I thought it was going up there. ES just cannot get through that gap. Got all this displacement. We're still in this 1 minute over here, just looking for a few points. It's a lower risk. This is where we get out. Yeah, they must be. You got to stop calling out your shots there, Delta. Gonna take that. 93 to 98, 5 points. We'll take it. We will take it. again, that's why I get out quickly. I don't want to have to deal with this. This could keep going, but the effect that this has on my emotions, I cannot deal with it. I have a hard enough time taking a losing trade. I just have a hard time being in a red trade. So I'd rather just get in, get out. If it was green, great. If it was red, I have to just deal with it, move on to the next one. This is a tough open though. ES and Nasdaq are showing completely different, or telling completely different stories. The thing is, Delta, almost every trade, you're not going to be fully satisfied. Did she? I think I might call it here. Like, we did good, but I've been fighting internally. I've been fighting myself to stay out of trades I shouldn't be in this whole time, and I don't want it to start negatively affecting me. And if I take a losing trade with those emotions sitting in there, like, that's a dangerous game. So it's probably best to just call it there. I haven't looked at what we're up, but we took 2 winning trades with 6 micros and 1 winning trade with 8. So it's probably not as good as yesterday, but it should be decent. Yeah, it's all right. 215 on the 50K, 184 on one of the 25Ks, because these are trading 1-to-1, and then this one is trading half the size of that. So, I mean, again, I'm not going to complain about that. All right, I'll go. Let me see how much that is. 184.95. We're $6 away from $500. 494. Thank you, Knives. That's what I'm trying to work on. Like, if I can just do... Oh, look, we hit those equal highs, Delta. All I have to do is just keep doing this. Take it easy, wait for my setups, be done when I'm done, and lock in. I'm locking in $494 today. I've never made $494 at any job before in one day. So we got to just keep doing that. I really needed to do this copy trading though, because if I was only on one account, like, it's tough to stop at 200 and it's really tough to stop at 95. Yeah, I know, Nice. We'll see. But doing the copy trading, like, yes, it's more risk, but when you're trading, like, all I see is just the one account with the 8 or the 6 micros I'm trading, and that's it. And I don't really worry about the extra accounts. Like, I'm just trading the one account, but then at the end of the day, I can tally it all up and be like, I added a meaningful amount of money to my balances. So I think the copy trading is helping me for sure. I could do a plug for Apex about 20 account. Everyone can get 20 accounts, but I would like to work up to that. I would like to work up to, I only have the bot on 2 accounts, and then I need to work on passing more accounts for the bot, and then I need to work on passing more accounts for us. But I'm not going to do any of that until I take money out of these. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do a 90% off. I heard that they might not be doing 90% until like Christmas and stuff. Like they'll just keep doing they'll keep cycling the 70 and 80. I mean, 80 is pretty good. That price is not bad. But yeah, you don't need it. So yeah, we'll just stop there with, I guess Delta already called me out on 500, so I can't say 500, but we'll stop there at 494. This is, look at all these wicks on the 5-minute. We had lots of wicks on the 1 minute. I had good reads on everything, I think, and we just waited for, oh yeah, it was, you didn't take that, did you? But yeah, that freaking worked out beautifully. I just don't have the patience or the emotions to do those trades anymore. But it feels good knowing that I can, or some days I still can still see it clearly, roughly. What am I doing? No, don't do that. Please don't do that, because next time I'm gonna be wrong, and then I'm gonna feel bad. But yeah. Oh, that worked out perfect. So we had these equal highs sitting up here, and we had this 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, doesn't get any clearer than that. 70, you could have potentially had 80 points. Waiting for this candle to close and seeing that the body respected it. That's tasty. 100 points off of that one if you had a perfect entry. That's beautiful. Like, no matter what strategies and setups I learn in the future, I feel like I'll always read the market like this. Oh, I forgot. That's why this low on Nasdaq didn't get taken out, because it was taking out this one back here. So there's no liquidity, was already taken out down here. Nasdaq didn't need to go back down here. Was that the same on ES? I'll poop myself if ES's low is not lower than that, and that's why ES went down there. You gotta be kidding me. How did we not see this? That's why ES went down here to take out this low. Because this low did not take out that one. Or whichever one. Or wait, was it this one? Was it 230? No, it was 2230. 2230, this low. So Nasdaq took out this one right here. So it didn't need to come back down here. ES, this 620-ish, 630-ish area did not take out the liquidity below here. So ES had to go down there and take out that liquidity before it could go up. Oh my God. How did we, maybe I would have taken this bigger trade. No, I can't get back into that. We're killing it with the scalping. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. But that's freaking awesome. All right. You guys have a good one. If you guys keep trading, be careful. There was something else today, right? I think we need to add, look, we can add that other news bot I had in the Discord server. It doesn't really work, but it says Financial Juice has a way to add it there. These things, these might do something at 11:30. And then Feds are speaking. Powell's speaking later, so you guys just be careful if you're trading later. Nasdaq took out those highs. ES is nowhere near there, so I don't know. I don't know what the market's going to do. You guys have a good one. We'll be back in the morning, same time. Later.